We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Touché, sir.
Batting third.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready now, Nicky Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. The pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
In is Jorge Soler as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Verlander pauses. Here's his offering. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Still 2-2. O'Hearn at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Carlos.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Willie Adames. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Cam Gallagher will be next. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Cam Gallagher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Hunter Dozier digging in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Bubba Starling, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's fouled away. Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Royals leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here's Josh Reddick. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Reddick.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
There to make the catch is Lopez for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Martin Maldonado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Outside, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Inside.
The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Ball even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
next will be
number 12.
the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Altuve playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2.
2-2, count.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Altuve goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Alvarez.
The pitch. Jordan Alvarez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So striding forward now, Willie Adames. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
Yeah. Gallagher.
First offering on its way. Left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Verlander's ready. First pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Reddick coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this throw gets away from him.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Bubba Starling.
Into the box now, Bubba Starling. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1.
1-1.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Popped him up. Reddick coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Correa is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now standing in, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at bat.
Reddick.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nicky Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lopez.
The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And it's fouled away. One, 2.
Nope, upstairs.
Nobody out, runner on first. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, action side.
1 out and a runner on second base. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 12.
So two are gone now in the Royal fifth, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. Runners at the corners, two men out. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Again, another foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. One and two. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter, is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The catcher, number
Standing
36.
in, Cam Gallagher. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches
Up
for
next
him,
to
you
the
know.
Royals.
Usually you can throw
The
100
third
pitches,
baseman.
and if you're not
Hunter.
taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11. Bubba Starling.
At the plate, Bubba Starling. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. There he goes. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play. Tired. Royals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Scott Barlow is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Scott.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. A 1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Scott Barlow makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Yordan Alvarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gallagher is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gordon going back. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 1 and the Astros nothing. Framber Valdez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Nicky Lopez will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nicky Lopez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
1 and 2.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. Valdez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Maldonado. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. O'Hearn will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the stretch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Throw won't get him.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ian Kennedy enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1. Kennedy, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Grounded to 3rd. Dozier picks it up. On to 1st, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Miles Straw will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 3. Now in left.
Kyle Tucker will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
The
3
batter,
for 4 right
number 7.
there. He's looking super solid at the
hitter,
plate.
Michael Bronco.
At the plate now, Michael Franco, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting, second
base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up, Gurriel moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. Royals out in front, 1-0. Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, and they'll need him to get something going here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB who comes through in the clutch.
Digging in, George Springer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first with one down.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ball three.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Starlin will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number two.
The batter.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. 1-1. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brad Keller earns win number 7 on the season. Justin Verlander is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Trevor Rosenthal closes the door for the save, his first of the year.